Hello. Welcome back to another exciting update. The HydeAway herd. They are now in Piggy Palace, or Piggy Pen 2, because Piggy Pen 1 is still basically set up. Enjoying the shaded area. They like to use this area as the restroom. Made it through a serious thunderstorm yet over the weekend, and we found that there's a seam between the two boards leaks in, so we're going to have to seal that. See how everybody's doing. Those are my favorite pigs. Oh, look, there's a toad. Hi, Florida. Oh, don't go that way, Mr. Toad. I don't want to see if no, they don't eat those. They pee. That's the whole point. Hi, Florida. I need to go around this way. Alright. So. Haven't had a chance to anchor or put in any of the posts yet. But what we did since last is rearrange these gates. I'm still not completely satisfied, but we did sink in half-inch fence posts, and we wired up the bottom of this because they were jumping through it. And if you also notice something, we moved this fence as well, so that we could have them go straight into the pastures. See the difference. I was letting this pasture rest. And how much this one is turned up and flattened down, and you can really see in there. Done a great job. I should go in there too. Alright, well, let's see what we have here. So I'm still trying to figure out this whole locking gate system. It seems to be upgraded. Safety stop. Let me in there. Come in. Ta-da! The dance is complete. I am inside. Alright. Go on this way. I think this hooping it'll be fine since I'm in here. Go in there. Oh, hi guys, come on, let's take it out. They have really roto-rooted. Since they've been in here, you can see they push it right up to the fence. Keep those clean. Scrub brush right here on the side. Yeah, totally. Hello. So as you can see, they've rooted up there. Back here, not so much, because as you know, pigs are pretty clean. They like to keep don't like to poop where their food is, or where they eat. Then back over here, a little more rooty. So we have the shade cloth hooked to the fence posts there. And same thing here and here, and that works great. I'll show you the seam that I'm talking about. We're talking about it. We can either put right here. We can either put some tape over that, or just run a bead of caulk through there. But what that's done is it's the heavy storm we had. There's a Piggy art. Heavy storm we had. The seam is right there. Left a wet spot right in the middle of the chips. What's back there? Is there something in my pocket that you want? I don't think there's anything in my pocket. Is there something in your pocket? Hey, what was that? What was that happening over here? Let's see if I can get a nipple count on flow here. What do we got? We got 2. No, I poo. I'm not ignoring you. I'm sorry. I guess I am ignoring you. I'm just looking at flow. Oh, she's going down. Oh, she's down too. But Flo was here first. And you're too far away. I only have one hand. We'll come back to you. The dramas of piggies. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect number of 12. I can see right now. And double wattles. Firmly planted. Yes. Beautiful little ears. Excellent temperament. Here she is. Beautiful little eyelashes. And when I stand up, you can see she's got a nice flat back and perfect table steeds. There we go. Now that she's up, take a look at that. She's a good looking Kunekune. She really is. Now Boo is also a good looking little Kunekune. She's got a little bit bigger ears. Yes. Great temperament. Let's see if we can get a nipple count on her. Let's see what we got here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's 6. Get 6 on this side. Count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's one missing. I didn't hear somewhere. But they look so lined up. Great. Where's my last little girl? He's double wattled. Completely different bloodline. Let's go here. Take a look at little Ambers. What a good little pig. I've come to count your nipples. May I have your permission? See what we have down here. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Good girl. Yes, good girl. This is Amber. Sorry. Amber does not have wattles. He's just boo-boo. Amber has ears that stand up straighter as opposed to boo-boo's ears. Gives them a little more rain protection when they're floppy like that. That's what I think. As opposed to the ears that stand up more. Okay, we're going to take a walk around the pasture and see what they've done back there in a week. It's been basically set up like this. Haven't really taken to this yet. I need to put honey on it instead of peanut butter. But they basically, when that fills up, they didn't really drink it. There's a foul in me, huh? Well, I can't walk backwards through here. I have not been back here in a couple days. And wow. You guys have done a great job. You've done a great job. Thank you so much for working so hard back here. He's a good pig. Here comes the rest of the crew. The rest of the work group. Alright. So they've done a great job that way. Let's check the fence line real quick, shall we? As you can see, I've moved the fence out as far as I can go at the moment. But I could definitely do more. We originally had it set up over there, so this is all a new area that they've never been able to access before. And this is, of course, the path. I usually rip my four-wheeler through here. Like I'm on a jet ski in the water. Yeah, let's see what they're doing back here. There she is. My favorite girl. Yeah. Flo got to live inside because it was Christmas, New Year's, and it was really cold, and she was her only pig. So she got a lot of personal time in the house, in a lap. She had a little litter box, just did great. Doing what they're supposed to do. Okay. Since last time I came in and took down some of these trees, just to here, I'll let them regrow at this point, just like this over here. It's all part of the silvo pasture, as tree hay. Cut it down low enough that the animals can get to it, instead of trying to cut it all off and pull the roots out and the stumps. So these are a lot of turkey oaks. I'm not sure what this kind of tree is, but you can still see through the forest, and it's a lot less work. You can see there's another one we cut off last year. Some of them didn't grow back. They more like grew back at the bases. There's one that's grown back. There's one that's grown back. And since last we were in here, I ripped all these vines down onto the ground. They were all up in these lower trees, and we'll see that in a minute when I walk over there. There she is, my little shadow. And there's FOMO. She doesn't want to miss out on anything. Call me whatever you like, just don't call me late for dinner. There's a little baby. The youngest of them all. Here comes the big boy. Alright, let's finish this tour here, shall we? Getting kind of long in the tooth. Alright. So again, the ultimate goal is to make HydeAway Pasture 2 attached to HydeAway Pasture 1, which we did last year in order to get Mom's pony on property. And I've cut these trails so that we can use them to run this power. They run the electric fence until we can afford to get hard fence installed. And of course, the more of these trees that we cut down that we can use for our own fence posts, we will shishigi bond them and turn them into fence posts ourselves. Possibly. Depends on the market. But you can see I ripped all these vines down, and they've already devoured them in the time I didn't get a chance to film. Right, so HydeAway Pasture 1. We want to rinse and repeat all the way around the primary homestead, so there's a pasture on every side. And if you watch my previous videos, you see that all these piles are stumps of various height that are still decomposing, or we're letting them grow and she's eating, or ones we cut down too low. And I didn't want her tripping on them. So we're trying to break them down, or I'll come back in here with some motor oil and some diesel and light them on fire. I don't know. Oh, here comes baby. Hi. There she is. Hey, beautiful girl. How are you? How are you doing today? And who's the first one here? It's Flo. Oh, there's my girl. Good girl. All right, well, let's walk back. We'll go this way. Okay, check it out. Originally, I'd put the horse in here, tied her in one spot, so I wanted her to try to work one spot over the other. But let me just let her run. This looks like the area the pigs like to go to the bathroom. Hey, big boy. He's my man. Now, Athos is the oldest pig we have on the farm. And he is a different bloodline of the gilts that we have. We have 3 girls. She's also a separate bloodline, as opposed to Amber and Flo. They're sisters. Boo. Yeah. Each pig has their own personality. You see what I have to put up with. Are you missing out? Where is everybody? All right, over here. You guys want to swap? You guys want to swap spaces? You want to come in here? No. I can't let you in here, unfortunately. And you know why? Well, I'll show you. I'd have to let the horse out in the yard. Yeah, I could do that. I'm not gonna drag you guys all the way through that though. Okay. So let's see. Let's walk back to the beginning. So ready? And Did that work? I'm sure it did. So if you remember back in the beginning of our walk, we have been reconstructing the fence, and it is this area right here where there was only one single strand at the bottom that would not keep the pony in place. So she could easily just step over here and step over there. So until we finish this barrier all the way around, which we talked about earlier, there's the trail goes on this side. So I was going to pull all these stakes up and rerun from that corner all the way up here and then straight along. And then of course back there where it does a zigzag in, I'm going to cut that straight. So that's going to give us much more space to open up. So we'll have an exterior fence that's 3 panels, all the way high. So the horse respects the fence. Can come out here. Got the 2 strands at the bottom for the pigs. And then what we can do is run feeder lines straight over to the fence over there to block off and make our pastures. But at least we've gotten away from the primary fence and made it deeper in so that we can see where our pasture can go. And then as the pigs clear the area, we're going to put in hard fence with posts, and we'll see how that goes. But, red line fence is expensive. Posts are expensive. So we go with what we can, what we find. Oops. Let's get this off here. Okay. All right, so. Well, hey, thanks for watching. I seem to have walked over and lost the pig. Let's let the horse out. Okay, ready? Phew. Well, if it's not one thing, it's another. So, I'll give you a chance to look at how the front garden's going. Because I need to close this gate. So, things always change. Some friends coming over later today, so I leave the gate open. But then we'll let the horses out, keep the closed gate, and then when I put the horse away, we'll open the gate back up. I'll just temporarily lock it. That's really all it takes for the pony. But see what we've got up here. This is the hugelkultur key lime bush that we talked about, where the giant swallowtail planted its eggs has been eaten. See the leaves really had a good chewing. Garden's doing good. No flowers on the bananas. Actually, so it's pineapples, garlic, ginger, I believe. This is creeping basil. You have a watermelon the size of a golf ball. And he does a Brussels sprout. Got our cover crops going on. Tomatoes, still trying to hang on. Some Wow, these gardens have really sunken in, which is great. Dirt's had a chance to rest. This first kind of crop in it to help work it. So hopefully in the spring we'll get some growth going on. I loved keeping the original logs with the ferns on it. One of the things I noticed, we had some cardinals come into the yard over the week, and they really liked and devoured the beautyberry bush berries. Beautyberry.